welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my first update for the new round of Throwback 30. This is a project that I created years ago. It is within the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group, and it is basically 30 projects that are within the Facebook group, and each one you have to pick one prompt, and that way you get a little bit of these 30 projects without having to do all 30 projects. These projects are past and present, anything that has already started within the group. We did a poll of over 100 projects in the group, and these are the 30 that got the highest vote counts. And I love this project just because I want to do more projects. I just don't have time. I only have one head of hair, even though the amount of hair that I have is slightly above average, but I only have one face, one body, so on and so forth. You know, only 2 hands and 2 feet to do nail products. So I'm limited, as is everyone else, with one of, the standard thing. And, we can't do all the projects all the time. We can't do all of the products all of the time. So we have to limit it. And this was a nice way to be able to be included in a lot of these projects without actually having to do them. So the dates on this were July 28th of 2024, which is this year, and it will go till July 28th of next year. I'm pretty darn certain this is going to be coming back again for another round. It is insanely popular. So yeah, if you want to get in on this round, you do not have to be a part of the group in order to do it. It will be harder if you're not part of the group because all of the projects, the past projects, are within the group that have all the rules and stuff like that, but you can always go to some of your favorite panners and get some of the prompts that they've chosen if you want to do it that way, because we would love to have anyone that wants to join in, even if they aren't part of the Facebook group. So let's get into this. I have lots of stuff to go over today, and I do actually have some empties. I'm going to start with my empties. I actually have 5 of them, which is kind of crazy since we're only in 1 month, but some of them were easy to get used up, and I'm very happy about that. So the first one is for the project 7 Deadly Pans. I picked Pride or Vanity, and the product that I had chosen for that is from my Essence Bronze This Way palette, and I chose the shade Love Yourself. Pride, Vanity, Love Yourself. It kind of made sense in my head. So I'm going to show you what she looks like right now. It is empty, it is gone. Hopefully I will have a picture somewhere on the screen of what that looked like. So very happy to have another eyeshadow done. There are other shadows in this palette that are in this project, but I really haven't focused on them. So there's not a lot of changes, so we won't be going over this palette anymore today. This next one actually just got finished not that long ago. My hair is still wet, and it is a hair product that I finished up today. This is for Disney princesses, and I randomly got Ariel, and her colors are teal and purple, so I had brought in this Virtue Recovery Conditioner, and let's see, it was only 6.7 ounces. I am not surprised that this is gone already. I am not working on any other conditioners. I am working on a hair mask, but no other conditioners. So this was the only one for a month that I was working on. And with the amount of hair that I had, there was no way this was going to last very long for me. So it is done. I did like it. I didn't love it. I feel like if you have normal hair, this would probably be something that you like. It was a little light for my hair. It was close to being enough, but not quite there. But I have extremely dry, thick, coarse hair. And yeah, I just need just a little bit more oomph, and it probably would have been perfect. But if you have normal hair, this would probably be nice for you. For the project Drop 10 Before Summer, that is 10 products. The original intent was 10 products that have a summer theme of some sort. That was for the product portion, or you could lose 10 pounds. I'm trying to do both, and so far I am down 3 pounds. I'm okay with that. Not bad for a month, and I'm also down a product for that one. So this one was the Philosophy Coconut Frosting Shampoo Shower Gel Bubble Bath Combo thing. I only used it as shower gel, and I was right here, and for some reason this was a little bit thinner than I was used to. I'm wondering if my kids got into it and maybe put some water in it or something, because it it didn't seem like its normal formula, so it is done. It got done quicker than I normally would think it would get done, but I am happy to have another product done. 2 more empties to go. The first one was for Turn and Burn. That project is for products that you can use up very quickly, whether it's like a one-time use, deluxe size, sample size, that kind of stuff. And I have this one-time use mask. This is the Sephora Nourishing and Repairing Coconut Extract Foot Mask. And yeah, it was very easy to get this done quickly. So that is done. And I will be bringing in another like easy turn and burn product. I'm going to do that every single update. So as long as I have products that fit that description, I will just keep rotating through them, hopefully rather quickly, until I have no more like samples, one-time use, things that are almost done, you know, anything that I can roll in quickly. I think I'm gonna do that until the very end, as long as I have something that I can use. This next empty, I was actually kind of surprised that I used this up. This is for Women Who Rock, and I chose Rachel Platten Fight Song, and that is something you fight to open and or use up. And I kind of was fighting with both of these. I hate these kind of tops. They're really hard to pull off, and it's a hairspray, which takes me forever to use. It didn't have much in it, and now it's done. And I can thank Paula for this, because I was watching one of her more recent videos, and she had a hairspray she was working on, and she was saying how she would use it when her hair was wet, and just kind of spritz to, you know, help lock in some of the curl, the style, or with whatever, without getting like that crunchy feeling. And I was able to use this in that manner, and I was able to finish it up like last week, and I'm very happy to have it done, because I don't really like hairspray, but it did function in that way, so I was very happy to be able to get it done. And thank you, Paula, for that unintentional suggestion that you were doing yours that way, because it helped me a lot. So that is all of my empties, and now I need to go over everything that is staying in but actually has some progress on it, and some of these I think are going to be done next month. I feel like I'm doing great on this project already, and it just started, whereas I have other projects that, you know, I've been working on since the beginning of the year and I'm not doing so great on. It's weird how projects go like that for me. The first one is for Beauty A to Z. You could really pick any letter. I did mine randomly. I did a screen grab in the intro. I got the letter I. Not always easy to do the letter I, but I happen to have a product that worked perfectly. This is the Ion Healthy Scalp Buildup Remover. I'm making good progress on it already, and I can already tell just from using this for a month, and I do not use this every time I shampoo, but probably like every other time that I shampoo, I'm already going to replace this because it's working for my scalp. I get a lot of buildup because of my psoriasis, and it seems to be really helping a lot with that. I mean, I'm always going to have psoriasis. I'm always going to have scalp issues, but if I can find anything that helps me at all, and it works well, and it's not that expensive. I think it's only like, what, 12 bucks, something like that. Yeah, it's like 11 bucks. So yeah, I can replace this very easily, and I think I will once it's done. I still think this is probably going to take me 3 more months to finish it, but I really like it a lot. Next up is the Happy Hour Project Pan, and I chose the Prompt Keg, and that is an item in bulky packaging or large quantity. I've got another gallon of body spray. You can use it as a room spray as well. I am doing it with both body spray and room spray, or linen spray, not really a room spray, but a linen spray as well as a body spray. Wow, I'm struggling tonight, and I'm making very good progress. It is lavender scented, which for me is so easy to use because I love the scent of lavender. So I do sometimes spray it like on my bedspread a little bit before bed, and I don't know, it's so soothing, the scent of lavender before bed. So I was here when I brought it in. I am down here. Of course, I'm not holding it completely level, but I'm making very good progress on this one, so I am sure that I will get this done by the finale. For I Heart the 90s, which that was an interesting decade, I chose the prompt Bop It. I had to look because I was not very familiar with a lot of the pop culture of the 90s, so this was a struggle for me. So Bop It, and that is a product with packaging that pumps, twists, or pulls. I picked a pump product. This is the Curl Wow Floetry Vital Natural Serum. It is for your hair, and I am doing super well with this. I'm actually at the point where the pump is no longer working. It was here when I brought it in. This was in a previous project. I was unable to finish it, so the intro I was here, now I'm down to here, and yeah, I'm at the point where I have to like pound it like that in order to get any out of the pump. I might see if I have something that fits it so I can turn it upside down. We know what that means, that Jessica's going to finish it relatively soon when I get to that point. So I definitely think this is going to be done by the next update. Same pan last year. I chose Valentine's Day, which is a red or pink item or heart shaped. This one is from First Aid Beauty. It's their Fab Pharma BHA Acne Spot Treatment Gel with 2% salicylic acid, because I'm an oily girl, obviously, and I still get breakouts, which is crazy pants. My face thinks I'm a teenager, but I haven't seen that for quite a few years. But anyway, so I chose this because it does have red on it, and it's got a little heart right there, so it made sense to me that this would be good for Valentine's Day. And I think I'd only used this like twice before I brought it in, and now I'm down to here. So I was like way up here. I never did mark it, but it was way up top. I'm down to here. There may have been an air bubble in it. I don't think there's any real air bubble in there now, so I don't think it's going to be done by the next update, but it's going to be really, really stinking low, and then I think it's going to be done. I do not use this as a spot treatment. I've said that before with a lot of the spot treatments on the market that I have gone through and I've tried. I put them in with my nighttime moisturizer because it keeps me from breaking out. So that is how I use it. So I use a little bit more than your average spot treatment, but it keeps everything under control for my whole face. It works for me. It ain't broke. I'm not fixing it. So that is what I do. And yeah, I probably go through this a little bit quicker, but if I can avoid those breakouts by doing it, I'm very happy to do it that way. Next up is That's Expensive. And of course that is expensive products, whatever that means in your collection. If you only do drugstore, it could be your most expensive drugstore stuff. If you have like insanely expensive stuff, that's the stuff that you would put into this project. It's the project that gives you permission to use your expensive stuff. So I have a very expensive concealer. This one was what, $32? It is the Yensa Super Serum Silk Concealer. That is a tongue twister to me. I had this in another project. I was unable to finish it, so I put it into this one at the intro, so it was not brand new. I've actually been using this as a foundation because it is insanely warm, and just the consistency of it, it works really nice as a foundation. But because it's so warm, I have to put blue in there, so I do it on like my little palette or whatever. You can see it's dirty. I have to clean it now, and I mix it with the blue and do it that way. So I do have it on my face today, but I had to take the stopper out a couple days ago. I am not done with it. It's still going to take a little bit of time, but I do think if I continue to use it as a foundation, I will probably have that done by the next update. Moving on to That's So 2000s, I chose Converse, and that's an everyday item. Lotions to me are definitely an everyday item, so I brought in the Winter Candy Apple Body Lotion from Bath & Body Works, and you can see I was up here. That's my line there, and I am down here now. I still think it's going to take a couple of months, but that's not going to be a problem to get done because I use it pretty much every day. Sometimes I will mix it up because of the scent, but I do use it a lot. And the very last one I'm going to show you is for Tiny Pans. That was a Pan That Palette theme with a group, I don't even remember, 2 years ago, something like that. I brought in the My Rose Will Go On palette from Essence, and the shade was Far, which is this shade here in the middle. Hopefully I will have a picture of where it was, but I am making very, very good progress on this, and I'm hoping within the next couple of months I can have this one done and rolled out. So that is everything for this update. I feel like I'm doing amazing so far. 5 out of 30 done. Yay me. I'm very happy about that. And there will be a spreadsheet of everyone who has joined in down below. I had to think about what I wanted to say. But yeah, check out some other people that have joined in. And again, if you want to join in, by all means, we would love to have you on this crazy panning journey. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.